when your twin flame leaves you. Before we continue, I have to ask you something. Are you sure that you are with your real twin flame? If not, I suggest you watch two videos. I'm going to leave in the description below or here above. First is the app of polarities. So it is a video I made that shows which polarity you were born with, yin or yang, opposite. If you are opposite, really opposite to your twin flame, okay? This does not certify that if you are twin flame or not, but it really helps you. Because me and Patty, we are complete opposites, and so you should be. Second video is the spiritual. I'm going to, if I do not have this video here, I will make in the future. It's about the Kundalini. Okay, something missing in your relationship. See this video, it's going to help you tremendously. And the third one, I said two videos, but there's three. I suggest you to watch the previous twin flame video we made in this channel, which is Leave Your Twin Flame Alone. Okay, I go through some things why you should consider, and let's get back to the real video. Let's go. So, you like the view? So do I. So, is it really possible to leave your twin flame, like when your twin flame leaves you, or when you decide to leave your twin flame? Is it really possible? Because we cannot live without each other. Well, it is possible, but there's something. It is possible, but the moment you do that, either you or your twin, you will suffer, and you will return as soon as possible if conditions are right. Like if there's nothing impeding, if there is nothing enabling this person, this twin flame, you, for example, to go and visit your twin flame, then you guys are going to meet again. You guys are going to get close to each other. Because I got separated with Petya once, but it was more like we agreed to separate, but it was different motives. It was not to separate for real. We just needed some space. That's all. Okay, so it worked. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. It just doesn't. So there's another part. The reason it won't work. So I'm gonna explain now why it will not work. It's just impossible. I'm going to give you the material view and the spiritual view. Okay, it will not work for you to separate or for her to separate from you. I'm going to tell you the reasons. Material, first the material. So, there's money involved. For instance, your twin spend the most in your relationship, invested the most, not spend. Spend, it's a very useless word because there's everything we do with will. Okay, sometimes we are forced to spend our energy, spend our time. But most of the times, if we really care about the person we are with, in this case, I'm sure you are, I'm sure she is, or he is, whatever, you are investing your time and money in this relationship. Okay? So, there is money involved. She or he involved a lot of money, and the other person who didn't involve that much money is going to feel guilty. Guilty in the sense of I did not spend as much as you, so if I leave, it's going to be horrible. Okay, we didn't contribute, so this will not happen. The idea will cross your mind, but the act will not happen. Okay. Second is dependence. So you are being dependent. You two are dependent on each other for something. Either one is dependent on company and love, the other is dependent on. This is just the material view. Huh? I will come with the good stuff afterwards. The other is dependent on, let's say, money and house, something material. Okay. The third one is contract. So there is a contract, but it's not a contract between the two of you. It's impossible. Twin flames do not have a proper material contract. This does not exist because you two are twin flames. Real twin flames, this does not exist. If you two have a contract between each other, then what I mean by this is something that you guys set up by words, by paper, or by energy. Okay, intentions. There's a contract. Twin flames contracts is impossible. The only contract that you should have between you two is by being twin flames by itself. That's it. But it's a contract that doesn't matter. Okay, there's no you have to do this, otherwise I will not do this, whatever. A contract means conditional love. You two are unconditional love together, so it's impossible to have a contract. Okay, this contract will come from the family, from each one of you. That's the only way. And that's it. Now, these are the secondary reasons, because the first reason will be totally different. The spiritual reason why you want to separate is just complete nonsense. It does not exist. It's only material. Because you two, when you are at peace, the mind is cold. It's not hot. When you two are at peace, you are in your best self. You do not wish, truthfully, to separate. You just do not wish. So there's no energy telling you let's separate, unless this is not your twin. Okay? So that's the energy part. You do not wish to separate. So there's a tip for all this, okay? Because I want to give you a tip so that you know how to overcome all this, and so that it doesn't happen ever again. And it will happen, it's okay, but at least you will be prepared. Stay strong, okay? Stay strong, stay healthy, but not the misconception healthy that they've been teaching us, okay? Just fruits and vegetables and that's it. I meant healthy. Do not be afraid of eating your meat. Your ancestors have been eating. If you avoid now, you're gonna be very weak. You will not be able to withstand anything. Okay, there's a very good doctor that I've been following for a long time, Dr. Schmidt. He has been pretty much like banned from the platform because he speaks the truth. And he said that without B vitamins, which only exists in animal food, because there's over 100, and the highest source is liver, we start to be very, very, very weak to stress. So basically, you two are going to be arguing with each other for nothing. People are going to just suck the energy out of you, and you will not be able to defend yourself because you are not building strength, inner strength, okay? Stay strong also means like take care of the stress, okay? Do not overdo physical work, do not overdo, and stay away from like too much environmental toxins. Just, live in the village, breathe some pure air and stuff like this. Listen to the intuition. Listen to the intuition, meaning, well, if you listen to the intuition, you will be in the least trouble possible, okay? Because major problems happens when we do not listen to the intuition. Second is get rid of toxic family members, because they are the ones telling you to leave her alone, to leave your twin flame alone, or vice versa. They are the ones who interfere in your relationship and just make you feel like crap, not to say another word. And they do not care about you, pretty much, because if they do, they will leave you alone, you will have an amazing relationship and stuff like this. But it's not like this. We come to the family because the family is actually what has been trapping us all our lives, and the twin flame came to save you, for God's sake. That's it. So if you leave your twin flame, you're doing a very bad mistake. You are basically choosing to be with your karmic family forever and ever and ever. We left, our previous video was the reincarnation cycle. You should watch it. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to wake you up a little bit. But we have more into this series, Soul Trap and so on. The fourth is get rid of your toxic friends around you. For example, you maybe made like, let's say 10, 50 friends, or 100 or 1,000, I don't know, so-called friends, and they've been sucking the hell out of you and your twin flame. They've been interfering, they've been gossiping, talking, they have big tongues, and they just speak. Look, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're whatever. This is horrible. Okay, leave all these people that do not serve you and just stay with a handful. Sometimes it's much better. You know, there's a, I don't know if it's in English, there's a saying in Portuguese, which is, it's better to be alone than to be with with bad company. So if you are alone, like with a handful of people, you are going to be much better than a ton of people like torturing you. Okay. So another one is focus on the love with each other. I know it's difficult. It is very difficult sometimes. You guys are like, crap. It's there's almost nothing left. We are so weak, or this happened and that happened. Just stop. Focus on all the good memories. Like, you two have been doing so much. Do the bad out. Does the bad outweighs the good that you've been doing together? Just think about it. Just think about it.